really like this piece of music actually, because it's, when I first opened it, I had no idea how gorgeous actually it is, and I really like the mix of a bit of a mix of French and Italian. It reminds me both of Pergolesi and Couperin at the same time, and yeah, it's really well written for the French as well. It's really well set, and the words flow really naturally, and it's very expressive. And I thought, oh, my character is just unhappy and we have just one main colour, but actually no, we go through every single ways of being unhappy, and even being happy about being unhappy, because it starts with, oh, I'm crying and it's horrible, and then when it comes around again, it's, oh, I'm crying but it makes me feel better, so wonderful. And I think that's just brilliant. I love this piece, really love.
I like the contrast between the differing attitudes between Héraclite and Democrite, in that we both hold the same opinion.
Yes.
That humankind is deeply flawed and it's something to be despairing of. Although Democrite is just sort of more finding it hilarious about how bizarre humankind is. And
I think your character really sees that actually we make our own troubles and our own misery. Mine feels like a victim. It's hard to be a human being, where you definitely think that it's just, you know, it's up to you. It depends how you see it. You can actually be happy about.
He's laughing at the irony of it, isn't he?
Yeah.
That humans are so they're troubled, but they're the root and the cause of their own troubles.
Yes, they are.
So
and it's also nice that it's not an argument, because it could be an argument. It's very often in cantatas it's just people who disagree, and that's what it's all about. But there it's not, and I think I get happier during the cantata. I think I go towards you and you go towards me, and it kind of meets at the middle, where it's less, the characters are less extreme about how they see things, and that's really lovely. And the duets are completely crazy. They really are. The waves in the melisma, and it's full of energy,
and it's on particular words. So like laughter and mirth in terms of my character is a central element, and that's really like highlighted in the music.
Or when I sing Fickle as well, there's beautiful melisma and really long, and it doesn't happen very often actually. It's really on specific points. It's really well set. So I think that's what makes me think it's French and Italian. It's not really difficult technically, but it's just really well written. The words are just exactly right, and it's not about just showing off vocal ability. It's actually just the run when you need it for the word you need, and it's pretty well done.
I would disagree about the level of technical challenge between our parts, because for a bass, there's lots of melismas, lots of runs, and I don't know if it comes back to the fact that Stuck was a cellist, so there's perhaps more interest in the lower end of the vocal spectrum. But
I'm fine with that. In any case, usually as being a soprano, I'm usually the one struggling on top. But this
so we've got a bit of a role reversal with this piece. But it's good for me vocally in terms of development. I mean, it's nice to have something to get your teeth into, and it's really challenging vocally.
Yes.
So,